All right, we're going to go through some quick instructions on running your single engine jet boat. First things first, you need to make sure on the single engine jet boats that you put your bilge plug in before you put it in the water. You have 2 bilge plugs on a single engine jet boat. One here and you have one on the other side. You need to make sure before you put the boat in the water to put your plugs in. All you do is stick them in, you just hand tighten them, just tighten them down snug. Loosen them, tighten them. You don't need a wrench, just hand tighten them in. But you have 2 on a single engine jet boat. Both need to be in before you put it in the water. Before you take it down the ramp too, you also need to make sure you remove your tie down straps in the back. So you're going to need to take it off your straps, put your plugs in before you back it down into the water. The other important thing on a jet boat is the clean out. Inside your port here, you can press down a little bit and then twist it to pull out your clean out. In order to put it back in, it only goes in one way. If you have to force this in, you're doing it wrong. If you force it in, it will get stuck and then you have to get it out. There's a set screw or a set section on the clean out port. You need to make sure the tab is on set before you put it back in. It can be pushed over easily, but before you put it back in, make sure it's on set. Then you can stick it in. It only goes in one way. There's cutouts on there for each of the knobs, just down in the hole. Just stick it in one way. It should just go in easy, and you can press down and then a quick turn to tighten it. That way it's in. It won't come out. You need to have it in before you take off down the lake. Take it out, easy, in, goes back in, easy. This is a kill switch. When this hatch is open, the engine won't start. So that's a safety feature. This is if you were going to run the boat on a garden hose. This is how you run it on your garden hose. Other than that, you need to have a hatch down before you take off. All right, now inside the boat, some basic operating instructions are, first off, there is a battery switch back here you need to have in the on position. There's an on and off. You need to have it on before you can start the boat. You also need to put regular gas in it. Fill your gas tank up, regular 87 fuel octane. Now you're sitting at the helm. A couple things to go over here is you need to make sure you have your red lanyard attached to your life jacket. You need to have it attached to the boat. You need to make sure the boat's in neutral and you can start the boat. You can fire the boat up out of the water on a jet boat for a short period of time just to make sure everything starts for you. Fire it up, you're good to go. The reason you need to have the lanyard attached to the boat is because when you fall out of the boat, or if you fall out of the boat, it's attached to you, the lanyard goes with you, that kills the engine. You need to have the lanyard with you at all time because if you don't have it reattached, the boat will turn over and nothing will happen. If your boat's not in neutral, nothing will happen. The boat needs to be in neutral. You need to have the red lanyard attached. Now you can start the boat.